Hello, my nasties. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Vlogoween, or rather Vlogtober / Vlogoween episode. Today we are, of course, working on my diamond painting. If you are new to the channel, it is a diamond painting featuring my artwork. If you would like to grab a copy for yourself, I will have the link down below. I do not sell them through my store, but I do have a direct link. It is manufactured and sold through Diamond Art Club. All right, so let's get into the video today. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. I just need to talk for about 15 to 20 minutes so that I can have a video up for Vlogtober / Vlogoween. We are doing good. So far, so good. Haven't skipped a single day. Even if it's a quick video, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, something is up on my channel every single day. Now, is that a good thing? I don't know, because I have noticed that similar to when I attempted Vlogmas last year, I successfully completed Vlogmas every single day from the 1st to the 25th of December. I uploaded a video. Now, we are not doing Vlogmas this year. I've mentioned it a million times. I'm just not a Christmas person, so we're not doing that this year. I opted for Vlogtober / Vlogoween this year. I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. It's been good, but it has been bad for my channel. Is that going to stop me from proceeding with the rest of Vlogtober / Vlogoween? No, of course it's not going to stop me. I'm still going to follow through, and I apologize for the noises outside. Renovation team is at the apartment next to me, so they're doing their thing. Sorry. But this whole daily video posting has not been helping my channel. It has actually been hurting my channel. So every time that I upload a video, with each passing day, the videos receive fewer and fewer views. The views drop dramatically. At first they were dropping 10 views per day. Now they're down to dropping 20 views per day at least. And with every video that I upload, I am losing at least one person. I can lose 2, I can lose 3, but at the minimum, I'm losing one person per day. So this is not helping my channel at all, but it's my channel and I do what makes me happy. So if by the end of Vlogoween or Vlogtober / Vlogoween, if I have 50 subscribers left, I know you all are my ride or dies, and I appreciate you so much, truly. Because again, the numbers are in. This is not good for my channel, but I don't care because I enjoy it and I'm doing it for not only my own entertainment, but for those of you who enjoy hanging out with me. So thank you. You are the best, and I'm glad that you are here. Now, unfortunately, this is going to affect our going live. I was hoping that I was going to be able to go live this year. I've been saying that at 3,000 subs I wanted to go live, but because this is hurting my channel so much, I don't think we're gonna reach 3,000 as predicted by the end of the year. So I'm sorry for those of you who've been patiently waiting. I know, it's just the way things go on YouTube, but eventually we'll get there. If you have not watched the video, I uploaded a video in which I shared with you guys the cute prop that I'm going to be using for my live videos in the back of my videos. It's just a light, a new neon light. Watch that. I don't remember which Vlogtober vlog it was, but it's one of the videos that I uploaded this month. You can see it in the thumbnail. I'm holding the big old sign in my hand, but anyway, spooky season is here, guys, and it doesn't feel like it. It is consistently, it's been teetering at 100 degrees out here in the desert. I love the desert, I truly do, but, and look, I can deal with the desert being hellishly hot during the summer. I'm talking 115, 120. I can deal with that during the summer. It is expected, right? But this time of year, when everything's getting spooky and the fall flavors are at the coffee shops, and I'm starting to see the sweaters at the stores. I'm thinking, sweaters? Come on, sweaters. But I see cute sweaters and I don't purchase them because I know that I have, listen to me, I have 2 sweaters. 2 sweaters is all that I own, and that is probably overkill for the desert, truthfully. It makes me sad a little bit because this is the time of year that is my favorite, quite frankly. I am a fall girl, 100% a fall girl. My next favorite season, I'm a fall and a spring girl. Not interested in summer, not interested in winter, but definitely a spring and fall girl. So basically when everything dies and then when everything comes back to life, those are my favorites. I'm a creature of extremes, guys. It's the way my brain works. But I love seeing everything turn crispy and brown and then spring back to life with green and pretty flowers and things in the springtime. But I don't feel it. I don't get to feel it out here in the desert, and it pains me because I am in shorts. I am in shorts in the middle of October, guys. Still, it is 100 degrees in the middle of flingin' October. I just want to wear a fucking jacket, okay? I do. Makes me so sad. So for everyone who is enjoying a proper autumn, I hate you. I'm jealous of you. But I do hope that you're enjoying it while I'm over here still burning up. Some people are probably jealous, people who enjoy warm weather, but you get the pretty trees. You get the pretty trees and the leaves. The cacti out here, they stay the same color all year long. They just do. The only time they die is occasionally during the summer when we have extreme heat, as in 122 degrees plus, anything above that. Oh, even the cactus start to shrivel and die. That should tell you what it's like to be in the desert. It can get extreme out here. It's not for the weak, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, so in other words, or in other news, what can we talk about? I really don't have anything else to say other than the diamond painting is almost done. Can you see? We just have this final portion right here. I uploaded recently a quick little reel on Instagram so that you can see what I had left to do. It's literally just the bottom. We are almost done. Are we on track to be complete by Halloween? Yes. Now, I did skip a few days, unfortunately. Oh, but we'll talk about that. Because you may or may not have noticed that I'm using my left hand today. So I have been working a lot. I've been typing a lot and I have been sketching a lot. And my wrist is starting to bother me. You guys know that I have tendonitis. If you don't know, hi, hello, welcome. I have tendonitis and I bitch about it frequently because I hate it. But of course, I mean, who enjoys it, right? But as an artist, having issues with my tendonitis is a bitch. I'm right-handed, and of course it's in my right hand because chronic injury in my right hand caused by my chronic arting, right? So I did it to myself. But anyway, I was working on sketching. I was typing, and I was spending hours doing this. And it caught up with me, and I'm starting to feel the pangs of a tendonitis flare-up. So I've decided that I need to teach myself how to be ambidextrous, and so we're using our left hand, and I'm going to use my left hand for the remainder of this, because even though it doesn't look like it's a lot, this is hours and hours of work here. So I'm going to spare my poor wrist the burden, because I have plans for the end of the year. I mentioned in a video not too long ago that I was hoping that I was going to be able to bring back my comic book this year, and you know what? I don't think that I can. That is probably my biggest, most disappointing failure, is my comic, because I love the thing so much, you guys, and it's one of my least popular projects. Nobody reads comics, right? Nobody gives a damn. But I love storytelling. I love writing. I love doing all of that. And unfortunately, I just can't. I can't do it. Physically, I just cannot. I'm working on too many other art projects. I've recently started painting again. Now that I have a new boutique opening up in which I'm going to be selling original artwork, the fire has been reignited to start painting again, and I love that. And realistically speaking, I cannot paint, I cannot illustrate, I cannot sketch, and I cannot produce coloring books and then work on a comic book. It's just too much. And then considering all the typing and design work that I do on the computer, it's just a lot. I'm right-handed and I don't want to kill my wrist entirely. I can't. And it's just one of those things where you have to realize what your own limits are, and I love doing everything. I love being hands-on. I love doing everything. But baby, you just can't. You just can't. So unfortunately, something's got to give, and it has to be that comic book, at least for the time being. Will I ever start it up again? God, I hope so. I hope so. Even if it's the only comic book that I ever work on, if I complete those it was going to be about a 13 issue arc. As long as I can get that finished at some point in my lifetime, then I will be happy, but damn am I disappointed. But there are other things on the horizon for me, so we can't get too down. I am going to take a break for at least a month from working on a new coloring book. Now, I will have a coloring book out early next year, sometime in the springtime, but, well, early-ish, I guess, in the year. But, yeah, there will, of course, be no more books available this year. Graveyard Girls is it. Then I'm going to give myself a break from illustrating coloring books, and then we'll get back to it probably in January, or rather, well, either December. I will start brainstorming and sketching, and then we'll get real into it early next year, and then the book will come out sometime mid to late spring. That's the timeline that I am giving myself. So what else can we talk about? I've kind of given you what my plans are for the rest of the year, right? So it's going to be my new boutique, which is going to be taking up quite a bit of time for a while. I'm working on my new boutique, Coco Naughty. I'm going to be working on new product for my Etsy store. I don't know why I stumble on the word. I want to call it an Etsy store, but Etsy shop sounds cuter. Anyway, on my Etsy, I will be debuting new products next year. I need to begin working on those. So that's where my mind is. My boutique, my Etsy store, brainstorming new coloring books for next year, and just doing a whole lot of other creative things that I'm feeling good about. So it's going to be a busy end of the year, and it feels good. Am I sad about my comic book? Yes. But, I mean, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So far, so good with the being ambidextrous, right? I cannot write. My penmanship with my left hand is absolutely atrocious, but check me out. It's not slowing me down too much, right? I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm just as quick, maybe a fraction of a second slower than I would be if I were using my right hand. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. And I feel better about this, being able to finish it. Too bad I didn't come up with this idea at the beginning of this damn diamond painting, because my dexterity with my left hand would be amazing by now had I been doing this from the beginning. But now we know for future diamond paintings, if my artwork is ever produced into more, which I still haven't inquired about, by the way. I think I mentioned it in my previous Sparkle chat, that I needed to reach out to the company and ask, what's going on? When are you guys going to produce more of my work? Are you going to produce more of my work? But they've had major supply chain issues. Supply chain issues are still a problem with everyone. Even for my boutique that I'm opening, by the time I upload this video, because what I've been doing is I've been filming 1 to 2 Vlogtober/Vlogoween videos a day if I can, and then I'm scheduling them out a little bit because I've had the time. I've had the time since they're such quick videos. Sometimes I can knock out 2 in one day. Not every day, but sometimes I can. But by the time this one comes out, my boutique should already be open. And some of the vendors that I want to be sourcing with next year have already said that the lead times for getting product are months in advance. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I need to start planning my inventory way in advance. It's a big old thing. Owning and running a boutique is a whole different animal, and I'm loving every bit of it. Starting really humble, just a few items for sale, but that's what I need to get my feet wet and to learn how this whole situation works, and then we'll build gradually from there. I do have a channel for my boutique if anyone is interested. If you are considering starting your own online business, your own online store, or if you're just curious into how I'm going about it and what my boutique is all about, I will link the boutique website down below, but I also have a YouTube channel. I have an Instagram for it too, but I have a whole video series about designing and opening a boutique. So enough about Coco Naughty, that's the name of my boutique obviously, but enough about that. Let's keep it moving. When do I anticipate having this thing done? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try to power through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This week, and I want to finish it a week before Halloween. Is that gonna happen? Ooh, I don't know, because there's a lot. Again, what I've learned from doing this diamond painting is that it is deceptively time consuming. The time flies by. It absolutely flies by when you are working on these things. But that being said, they're time consuming because you can have every intention of sitting down for 20 minutes to just knock out a few little slices of it, and before you know it, 20 minutes has turned into an hour and 20 minutes, and you're like, oh my god, where did the time go? And you haven't done a whole lot. So I don't know, it's very deceiving. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get even today. I'm hoping to knock out, I'm not going to film everything that I work on today, but I would like to have this purple portion done and then squeezing into the red a little bit, and then we'll move over here. So I mean, I'm gonna be working on this for at least another week, it looks like, depending on how hard I go on it, but that's all part of the process. I just really wanted to have her on display in the back of my videos for Vlogtober/Vlogoween, and that's just not happening. Baby, it's just not happening. She's just not getting done. All of that being said, how long have I been talking? How long have I been working on this? I need to see, because I didn't want to go over, I was gonna say 15 minutes, but 20 minutes I think would be okay for this one. 15 would be okay too. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and check really quick. Or you know what? No, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother wasting those few seconds. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this entire portion of white here, and then I will be on my merry way. So, what else can we talk about? What else? Oh, well, actually, no, I'm not going to mention that. Never mind. Zip the lip. I'm not going to talk about it. What are you guys planning on being for Halloween? Oh my god, I haven't asked yet. All of Vlogtober/Vlogoween, I have not asked. Who's dressing up? Do you have any plans? I, admittedly, I'm finally starting to feel slightly more comfortable going out in public into crowded places. You guys know that I'm little Miss Hypochondriac, Miss Trust No Bitch Hypochondriac, right? And COVID had been okay, don't take this the wrong way, because there's always that person who chooses to take it the wrong way. We all know that the great pestilence of 2020/2021 was a bitch. It was horrible. We hated her, right? Still do. But for people like me who are happy in their own company, it's the only time that we've ever felt, because everyone, the entire world was forced to be loners, essentially. We actual loners were able to breathe. For the first time in our entire lives, we were finally able to go out into the world, mind our own business, and not worry about having to speak with other people. No small talk at the grocery store, at the bank, absolutely nothing. It was just get in, get out, leave me alone, don't talk to me, unless you're dying and you need my help. If you need me to call an ambulance, fine. But other than that, shut your mouth, don't bother me, I have things to do, bye. Right, that kind of thing. So that was the first time that we ever got to experience that kind of peace. Yes, it was tinged with paranoia and anxiety because ew, germs, but ultimately we felt like every time we would go out in public, we didn't come home exhausted because of the interactions that we were forced to endure, right? Because I'm not a complete loner introvert. No, absolutely not. The thing is that I'm selectively social. When I am in the mood to be social, oh, you cannot get me off the dance floor. You cannot, right? But if I'm not in the mood for it, I'm not in the mood for it. And it's that kind of thing. So now I have been going to the bar weekly. Now I go on days where the bar is not especially crowded, which has been wonderful for me. And spooky season is coming up. I've been invited to several parties. 99% of the time, if I'm going anywhere, it's probably a gay bar or a gay club, but I will not be going because I love my gays and I love their lack of inhibition, but during COVID times and flu season and all that, oh, I want nothing. I want nothing to do with any of you guys. You guys can run around naked and covered in glitter without my being there. You'll be just fine. I don't need to be there being too worried about catching someone's germs, right? Because bless my gays, but they love me and I love them, but they get a little tipsy, they get a little friendly, everybody's, you know, hugging on each other, kissing on each other, myself included, and I never push them away. It's like, okay, come in baby, give me a hug, give me a kiss if that's what you want. You can gaze at my shoes, you can pet my shoes, you can do whatever you want, but I don't need your germs on me this year. So I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere. I may go to the tiki bar for a little Halloween shindig, but that's going to be the extent of it. Maybe some outdoor Halloween pool parties. Maybe some nighttime poolside, I should say, Halloween parties, but other than that, nope. What am I going to dress up as? Every year I dress up as, surprise, surprise, a vampire, because that entails my doing absolutely nothing but putting on some fake fangs. And that's it. Literally, that's all I do is put on some fake fangs, because your girl dresses like a disco vampire pretty much every time she goes out. So all I have to do is put on the fangs and voila, there's my costume. But I may do something a little bit more themed this year. I'm considering... And the beauty of having my wardrobe is that I have to purchase absolutely nothing. I have the outfit already, but I may be a 1920s, 1930s Art Deco inspired fortune teller. I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you do. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I read tarot cards. Now, this is not something that I do for an income. This is not something that I do as a spiritual practice. I read tarot cards for myself as a means of personal problem solving. What does that mean? If you do your research on tarot cards, you'll know that they started as a party game. It was nothing but a party game that people would gather around, play games. It's like poker, you know, people would gather around and then tell their fortunes, so to speak, with tarot cards. It was a party game. But what ends up happening is that the self-righteous people in the world turn it into this spiritual practice, and they blow it way out of proportion, and then it becomes a cult-like religion, which it is not, right? It is fun and games, but it can also, in so being fun and games, it can help you be a tool for making decisions, a tool for introspection. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you are having issues with your life, if you're a little bit lost, a little bit confused, if you have some questions, and you are not the type of person who enjoys therapy, I'm not. I've never tried therapy. I am not a believer in therapy for myself personally. Therapy is great for some people, and for others, it's not. For other people, we need to be creative, we need to draw, we need to solve our own problems internally, right? Through whatever method we use. Other people need the help of a therapist. Therapists are helpful. I'm not knocking that, but it's just not for everybody. Some people like therapy, some people don't. Some people like soft drinks, and some people prefer fizzy water. You know, it's one of those things. It's one or the other. And when I'm having a little bit of an issue, or when I have a question, or when I'm just trying to approach a situation or a problem from a way of thinking that I would not naturally come up with on my own, I consult my cards. I do a spread, and what ends up happening is that while I don't necessarily believe that the universe is speaking to me, so to speak, it might be, I don't know, but I believe that it's not. I will interpret the cards in such a way that forces my mind to think differently. Remember when we were kids in elementary school and junior high, we had word problems and visual puzzles that we had to tweak our way of thinking to solve a problem. We had to approach a situation from different angles. That's what I think tarot does for me. Long story short, I approach it from a very secular point of view. It's a it's a psychological tool for me to come up with solutions and make decisions, right? So that's how I see it. So I read tarot cards, okay? I read tarot cards, and I thought it would be a cheeky, cute costume for me to be a 1920s, 1930s Art Deco-y fortune teller. I already have the hair for it. I have a bobbed haircut. I do my cat eyeliner. I've got the jewelry. I've got the robe. I've got everything. So I think that's what we're going to do. So if you are going to do any kind of Halloween celebrating, even if you're just sitting at home watching movies all night, please dress up. Please do something festive. Even if you just go out and buy some damn, I don't know, jack-o'-lantern pajamas, okay? Do that and let me know. Let me know what your plans are for Halloween, or if you're a weirdo, the week of Halloween, you celebrate all week long, or if you're a double, extra, triple weirdo and you are like me and you celebrate it all month long, you know, because let's be honest, for some of us spooky people, Halloween, every day is Halloween. Don't get it twisted. Every damn day is Halloween for us. And then for the Latinos, Latinas, Hispanics, Mexicans out there, whatever you want to call them, for those of us tortilla eaters, we extend the spookiness into Dia de los Muertos, so early November. So we get to celebrate for a long ass time, and it's awesome. My voice just cracked. I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign that I need to go now. I finished the white, drinking black coffee today. Very, very on theme. It's a maple bourbon coffee. But we're almost out. So I think I've been chattering for about 20 minutes now. Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. I'll see as soon as I stop recording. But all of that being said, I am done for the day. Thank you for joining me for this Vlogtober / Vlogoween video. Everything you need to know will be down below. Links to my website, my social media, link to where you can purchase this diamond painting, and of course, links to my new boutique, Coconati. Be bad, be good. I don't give a damn which. Just make sure you come back in one piece. Please. Get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow.